parading with you as well. If you are a veteran, would you mind just standing for us so that we can recognize you? Thank you, boys and girls. Thank you so much for your service to our country and to assure the freedom that we have and are able to recognize today. Students, Veterans Day is largely intended to thank living veterans for their service to, and to acknowledge that their contributions to our national security are appreciated, and to underscore the fact that all of those who served, not only those who died, have sacrificed and done their duty, along with their families who have sacrificed in having them away from them. There are some important things to remember, boys and girls, as we get ready to say our pledges and sing our national anthem. The Pledge of Allegiance to our flag is rendered by standing at attention and facing the flag with the right hand over your heart. If for those who are not in uniform, a person should remove his or her hat with the right hand and hold it near the left shoulder with the hand over the heart. Those in uniform, boys and girls, remain silent and face the flag. So if you've ever noticed that anyone in the military, they stand and face the flag and do not say the pledge, but they are recognizing in a different way. We would like for all, please, to stand and join us in the pledges. You're going to hear Ms. Archer. She's going to make an announcement because those in the instructional area are joining us as well.
Feast bearers, if you will please rise, stand. Place your right hand over your heart and join us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Thank you, boys and girls and visitors. Please remain standing for our moment of silence, followed by followed by our singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam? Move our charged and bright stars to the perilous fight, for the realm was we are. Words of galaxy streams, and the walking friends the monstrous beginning came through the night. That our flag was still
Thank you. Honored guests and students, you may be seated. Thank you so much. I would like to share with our students and with our honored guests. Each year, the sitting president always sends a proclamation on Veterans Day, and this is the proclamation for Veterans Day of 2023. This Veterans Day, we honor the generations of men and women who have served and sacrificed, not for a person, a place, or a president, but for an idea unlike any other, the idea of the United States of America. For nearly 250 years, our veterans have defended the values that make us strong so that our nation could stand as a citadel of liberty, a beacon of freedom, and a wellspring of possibilities. Today, I'm thinking of all of our nation's veterans who put their lives on the line to protect our democracy, our values, and freedom around the world. We honor the wounded warriors, so many of whom the First Lady and President have met over the years, who are bound by a common sense of duty, courage, and optimism. We remember those who are still missing in action or prisoners of war and renew the pledge to bring them home. Our military families, caregivers, and survivors also answer the call to serve. I remember so clearly the pride that was felt when the president's son was serving in Iraq, as well as those mornings where he said a prayer for the safe return. Our veterans and their families give so much to our nation, and we owe them a debt we can never repay fully. As a nation, we have many obligations, but we only have one true sacred obligation: to prepare and equip the brave women and men we send into harm's way, and to care for them and their loved ones when they return home. Since the beginning of the administration, we have worked to make good on that promise. As we mark the 50th anniversary of an all-volunteer force and the 75th anniversary of the full integration of women in the armed services and the desegregation of the troops, we reaffirm our commitment to supporting everyone who serves in our armed forces. Steps have been taken to ensure that more men and women are enrolled in the Department of Veteran Affairs, health care, and have equitable access for benefits. This Veterans Day, we may honor the incredible faith, This Veterans Day, may we honor the incredible faith that our veterans hold, not just in our country, but in all of us. They are the solid steel backbone of our nation, and we must endeavor to continue being worthy of their sacrifices by working toward a more perfect union and protecting the freedoms that they have fought to defend. In respect and recognition of the contribution of our veterans and their families, caregivers, and survivors have made to the cause of peace and freedom around the world, the Congress has provided that November 11th of each year shall be set aside as a legal public holiday to honor our nation's veterans. Therefore, the President of the United States proclaims that November 11th, 2023 is Veterans Day. We encourage all Americans to recognize the valor, courage, and sacrifice of these patriots through appropriate ceremonies and private prayers, and by observing 2 minutes of silence for our nation's veterans. I also call upon federal, state, and local officials to display the flag of the United States of America and to participate in patriotic activities in their communities. And it's signed in proclamation on this. It was signed on the 7th day of November in the year of our Lord 2023, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 248th year. Thank you. Veterans Friends, we just want to tell you how thankful we are for you and for your service and for the families of our veterans, how thankful we are for your sacrifice in sending your soldiers off to do their duties. We appreciate you and we are so thankful, and we hope that this morning has been and will be just a small tribute to what we feel and how appreciative we are of you.
We honor you, we honor you, for sacrifices made, for courage you display. We honor you, we honor you, for giving us your all, responding to the call. We honor you. From the sandy shores of Normandy to the South Korean land, from the jungle deep of Vietnam to the Middle Eastern sand, some gave their lives to give their gold and gold with battle scars. This is the day we honor you, the privilege is ours. We honor you, for sacrifices made, for courage you display. We honor you, for giving us your all, responding to the call. We honor you. Sun was just a holiday, for you it's so much more. The bravery we know it takes to fight so far afar. More or less to say to you, how much we owe is that. To all who served our nation proud, this day we won't forget. We honor you, for sacrifices made, for courage you display. We honor you, for giving us your all, responding to the call. We honor you. We honor you. We honor you, for sacrifices made, for courage you display. We honor you, for giving us your all, responding to the call. We honor you. We honor you. We honor you.
To our veterans and their families, we say thank you. Boys and girls, you can clap again for them. We also want to thank our choir. You did a beautiful job, boys and girls. And Miss Corona, our music teacher. We would also like to thank this morning our PTO for helping us they provided the donuts and to the Chestnut family, they're sitting here also for helping us with our coffee. We thank you for that. We cannot have our programs like we do without the support of our PTO and our community and the support that we have here. We are so very fortunate. I'd also like to thank our two officers that are in the back. So these gentlemen are here on a regular basis. They take good care of us, and one of them is a veteran, and so we were honored to have them here with us this morning. And then last, I'd like to thank our administrative staff who organized, planned, and Veterans, I'd just like to conclude by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. You have secured our freedoms and our safety and our security here in our country, and we are so thankful for you and all that you provide. Our public schools don't survive without you taking good care of us so that we can continue on while our veterans and our soldiers are hard at work. And that concludes our program. Students, stay right where you are for a moment. We're going to let your teachers help direct you. Fourth grade, we're going to have you exit first. Veterans and honored guests, if you'll just stay 1 minute, and then we're going to let you do any pictures you'd like to take or anything like that with your students.